if you've watched previous episodes on the Universe Mode series, if you've watched Raw, SmackDown is being uploaded right now, and I will be uploading NXT. But if you've been following the series, you know that right now I'm getting ready for Backlash. I just got 3 more events to broadcast until it is our first pay-per-view of the Universe Mode series. Storylines are picking up, or we got rivalries going on. The pay-per-view is going to be very, very interesting, and I'm excited about it. I've been working hard on this. Been working hard on this channel, and been trying to get this thing going, and I've had a few hiccups, but I'm learning, and I'm fixing things. So I'm really excited about it. I'm gonna play some 205 Live here. Gonna play some Velocity. Gonna play some WWE UK, NXT UK. Gonna be excited. It's gonna be fun. After this is broadcast, I'm sure this is gonna go on my channel. Everyone will be able to see it. I'm excited for it. Got some news to drop for you guys though. So next week, after Backlash, we got the new DLC coming out.
Here we go.
It's the last DLC for WWE. And it's gonna. I'm excited for that. Got guys like Mike and Maria Kanellis. Got who else is on there? Leo Rush, Lacey Evans, Dakota Kai, and then my personal favorite that I'm really excited for, and I think this kind of makes the whole DLC. Is Ricochet. If you guys haven't seen Ricochet before, he's been new this year to NXT, but man, Ricochet has made a name for himself for years in the independent scene. He's been Prince Puma in Lucha Underground, and now he's in WWE as Ricochet. Man, that guy is something else, man. He is special. He's got a great look, great theme song. The theme song that he comes out to is awesome. And he's agile, quick. Can fly around. Just has really, really good moveset, and I'm excited for that. Excited to put him on the Universe series. Don't know what he's gonna. Don't know where I'm gonna put him. So I'm excited for it.
Big time singles matches on deck here, and Byron, what should we expect to see here tonight?
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches we've seen in a very long time.
Now, I thought I turned the commentary off. I'm pretty sure I turned the commentary off earlier.
And they bring on the middle. Matchups underway. And here we go.
Here's the rivalry going on.
We need another official out here and fast.
Rivalry cutscene. Oh, it does that.
Ooh, beautiful technique.
The Lucha Dragons have they started a rivalry with the Daivari family.
Onto the back of the neck.
I'm surprised that we don't have Kalisto or Sean Daivari out here, because this is a tag team rivalry.
Right to the chest.
And I'm glad I added a tag division to this this show, because man, if it was just 3 singles matches all the time, I don't like it. I would get bored watching it. I don't know about anyone else, but
this might be
Nice little tope there while he wasn't looking. There you go. All right.
He wants no part of the outside.
But yeah, as far as news,
back to the ring.
that's probably the best news that I have
He's on the defensive
going on right now.
But he's very aware of who he's in there with. And what
As far as wrestling and video games goes,
he still has plenty of energy in that body of his.
another tope. There we go.
You seem more motivated than ever heading into this match, which makes
But
me
there's,
think he
man,
still
I
has
mean,
plenty of fight
we're
left in
only
it.
halfway through the month of January for the year, and there's been a lot of news as far as the wrestling world goes. With all this AEW coming out, this little war that's basically started between AEW and WWE as far as signing and re-signing talent. It's heating up, and it's gonna get ugly. So Chris Jericho came out on his podcast earlier this week, and he went into a detailed story about how he decided to basically go to AEW, and it wasn't because WWE wasn't
is it enough though? But now can Kalisto capitalize?
Well, it wasn't like it wasn't like he didn't try to work with WWE. He did let them know before he decided to do anything.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
After the Kenny match, which he
and here's the
when he decided to face Kenny Omega in Japan, Jericho went to Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon was like, "Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead, go to Japan. It ain't gonna hurt us. If anything, it's gonna help you. It's gonna help our brand as well, because you're going to New Japan as a WWE guy." So he allowed that to happen. Well, after he faced Kenny, he did more stuff in Japan. Vince got a little angry about it, and he asked him, and Chris explained on his podcast. He said that, I did that just in case I might want to work for New Japan again. We haven't worked out a deal or anything, but there's a possibility that I could work with Japan again. So Vince was like, all right, well, they ended up working out another deal. Jericho signed a three match deal with them. He let WWE know, and during that time, WWE had him doing the Saudi Arabia show, and he also was doing the Raw, was it the Raw anniversary or whatever it was last year. The only appearances that Jericho made really in WWE, there was just 2 different appearances, and he got paid pretty good for the Saudi Arabia thing, and this is weird. Brian Kendrick coming out to.
What's going on here?
I'm just one man. What is going on here?
Oh, and now we have a brawl on our hands.
Rey Mysterio is attacking Brian Kendrick.
What a stomp!
What in the world? This is weird. He's a babyface. I mean, I think I set up Brian Kendrick to be a babyface too. So this is weird. Why would? I mean, Ray, you got a match tonight against Tommaso Ciampa. Why would you go after Rey Mysterio? I didn't set this up. This is this is interesting because this is something weird that hasn't happened to me before. This is a complete shock right here. And I don't think this is an actual match, because he wasn't supposed to face. Ooh.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. Headed into this match, he and his partner
So,
look
okay, a little
confident.
scuffle there.
It's no secret that quick tags lead to success in the tag team division.
That was,
and I'd say the quicker he can make that tag here, the better their chances of winning will be.
Yeah, that was
Things have been
unexpected.
interesting so far, but now it's time for
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this match. But anyways, to make a short story short, so Jericho tried to get his cruise. He wanted his cruise that he did where he did a network. He wanted it to be an NXT cruise where it was all NXT superstars coming on the cruise, and WWE wouldn't work with him on that. So ROH offered to do that, and he got the Young Bucks, he got Cody, he got Kenny Omega, and that's why Jericho went to All In and did the thing where he surprised Kenny Omega and attacked him. And I mean, he tried working out a deal with WWE, but they never really contacted him. AEW had the best offer, so you know, there you go. AEW got Jericho, and so that's the news going out. Just basically, Jericho went into full detail. Everyone knows how it happened, what happened between him and Vince, and that's that. Oh no, Ciampa is attacking Rey Mysterio. Man, Rey Mysterio's just, he's wanted in 205 Live right now. I mean, he's had a pretty big last 2 weeks. And now, I mean, he went after Brian Kendrick. He's been wanting to get the champion because he's moving up in the ranks. And now, actually, I think he beat the champion, if I'm not mistaken. And now, Ciampa, the newly 205 added superstar.
Along with the territory, and he knows that. I doubt he's all that concerned at this point.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here. Oh my gosh!
He's looking a little off balance. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guy.
The slam!
I'm not sure how much he has left. Let me tell you, the human body
Ciampa,
was
you're
not
gonna
meant to be slammed like
regret.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He looks a bit off his game here. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't...
Man, Ciampa, you're going to regret
I
this.
wouldn't call for the medics just yet. The referee has seen enough, and this one is over.
And it could be a good one. Ciampa, Rey Mysterio. I mean, Ciampa's right now that him and Johnny Gargano are the top stars in NXT right now. So, yeah, that's going to be awesome. That is going to be awesome. But, yeah, I need to turn this commentary off. That way I can talk. But, so the next two videos that I'm going to be posting, they don't have any, I don't speak in any of them, and I think I'm going to do a couple of videos like that. I think the live stream videos, I will turn the commentary off, and I will, you know, speak about, you know, whatever's on my mind, and, you know, I'll try to talk in the match as much as I can, but, there, I should do it. I think I just forgot to press start, but anyways, let's see what's going on with Velocity. So yeah, we got a tag match: Kurt Hawkins, Zack Ryder versus the B Team. Baron Corbin versus the entire I need to fix that, because that Adam Cole is no longer, well, on here he's no longer part of Undisputed. Finn Balor and Drew McIntyre. That could be good. Wonder how our rivalries are. We don't have any rivalries right now. Nothing's working out. I'm sure that will change, but alright, let's edit this real quick. Let me see something real quick. Superstars, Adam Cole. Yeah, that is why. I haven't edited that yet. Alright. So, and Kevin Owens should be your manager there. Because Kevin Owens is going to be your best friend. So is, yeah, Bobby Fish. I mean, enemies, what? Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly are your enemies? What? Okay. That is crazy, but anyways. Alright, let's start the show. I think we're just gonna, well, hold on, I gotta fix that. Oh, wait, it changed completely to a fatal 4-way. Okay, now that's gonna be interesting right there. Fatal 4-way. I don't know if I showed you guys the divisions yet. So we got Hardcore Championship, European Championship, and I'm waiting until the Japan show I got set up on the calendar. We're going to add a third title in here. It's going to be a network championship, kind of like a television championship. And so here, let's see the divisions. So right there you got the Hardcore division. I mean, all these guys are qualified for that. I should have put Cassius Ohno in there, you know, some striker guys in there. And there is the European division. Everyone's definitely qualified for that. They're all from different countries. And there is our long, our huge, network division, which there's a couple guys on here I could probably take off there. Might want to add Cassius Ohno to the hardcore division because he'd fit in great. Might take Heath Slater out of there. Yeah, let's take Heath Slater. You belong in the entertainment one, or the network one. Now we're gonna put someone tougher in there like Cassius Ohno. Yeah, Cassius he's pretty tough. Big guy. Alright. So we good here? I think we are. Alright. Start the show. So, some other news that's going on kind of ties into the news earlier about what I said about the DLC that's coming out and pertaining to superstars like Maria and Mike Kanellis. I mean, it's funny how they got this big DLC that's going to be coming out. A lot of people are excited for it. And sadly, there's a lot of superstars right now that are unhappy with the WWE, which everyone knew right before Christmas. WWE owners, actually the whole McMahon family, came out and basically said, yeah, our ratings are low and we've done a bad job, so we are going to change the way we do things. We're going to stop being stubborn, basically, is what they said, and we're going to start listening to the fans more, and we're going to do more things that cater to the fans, which is fine. But you guys almost kind of got yourselves, in a hole you can't really dig yourself out of, if you think about it, because there's a lot of superstars right now that are rumored to be leaving the WWE, and about four superstars already asked for their release, and that includes the Revival and Mike and Maria Kanellis. Apparently asked for their release. And there's some rumors that are stating that it was just Mike Kanellis that's wanting to leave and go back to Ring of Honor, and then there's some that are saying that it's both of them. Maria might possibly be wanting to stay in WWE because she's she had a baby last year, and she's looking to probably. It wouldn't surprise me if she was in the Royal Rumble, but her and Mike have not been on 205 Live in a couple weeks, and that was supposed to be a big thing there. Mike was not really on SmackDown much. I mean, he was only on TV, I think, 4 times, and then the rest of it was live events, and him and Zack Ryder had multiple main event matches.
Making his way to the ring from Kansas City.
I feel like that whole signing is a bust, and probably one of the biggest busts in the WWE in WWE history, because it was a big deal whenever they first came in, and then it just, after the first couple weeks, it was awful, the whole thing, and then Maria got pregnant, which I kind of blame it a little bit on the whole pregnancy, because I think the pregnancy really killed the whole thing about signing them, because I mean it wasn't long after they arrived to the WWE that she got pregnant. She had to leave, so that kind of ruined it, really. Nobody really points that out, but yeah, I mean, then they were on 205 Live, and I thought to myself, oh, that could be interesting, because he was a part when they were on Impact, which they did great in Impact. Mike was a part of the X Division, so that was great that they put him on 205 Live, but they've only been on there a couple times since then, and they haven't been used a lot, and there's no big story really. So I wish they would just kind of be a little patient, but another group of superstars that are rumored to be wanting to leave is the Revival, which they're unhappy with how they've been booked, and they're kind of right. They haven't been booked strong. They're one of these teams that gets beat up on and gets used, which they're on Raw, and let's face it, I mean, the best show that has the best tag division is SmackDown, and Raw just doesn't have any good tag teams. I mean, they break everybody up, and it just hasn't been strong. It used to be strong, They have AOP, they have the Revival, which should be it should be a good tag team, and they had the Leader of Worlds, and they had who else did they have? Rollins and Ambrose broke them up. I mean, it's just it's been a bad year for the tag division of Raw. So hopefully they can fix that and bring in some good tag teams, and maybe change it up a little bit. But it's sad. It's sad how they've been booking people. But I think the Revival, because it seems like the WWE's not going to release anybody soon, so everyone's going to have to finish their contract. have to be around for a while. It's either they're gonna have to, one way or another, they're gonna be with the WWE as far as contract-wise. They're not gonna be anywhere else till their WWE contract is done. So they can either sit at home, kind of like what Neville and CM Punk did, and just get money but not do anything, or they can be on the shows as long as they can. So another rumored superstar that's going to be apparently leaving right after the Royal Rumble is Dolph Ziggler. Apparently his contract ends after the Rumble, and that's the last time that he's going to be doing anything with WWE. It's rumored that he's going to be leaving, and AEW will probably try to sign him, because there's been hints that they would like to have Dolph Ziggler, and they'd like to get Zack Ryder, which that would be big for them, really. That would really be good for Dolph Ziggler, and it would be really good for Zack Ryder, because really, Zack Ryder, the WWE has never took him serious, and he'll be a big star in AEW, and then, Ziggler, the WWE just really has run out of things to do creatively for him. So he got beat right before Christmas, or right before the New Year, in a cage match against Drew McIntyre, and since then he hasn't done anything, and he hasn't been on TV, and I don't think he wants to be on TV, really. I think he's ready to leave, and he's already got one foot out the door. So we'll see what happens with him. It's going to be interesting. I feel like WWE's going to have a real big war here on their hands with AEW, and it's really going to be exciting for wrestling fans, because it's going to be like, what's going to happen? All this talent is going to be going all over the place, and I feel like ROH, places like ROH and Impact, they're going to hurt. They're going to struggle. Hopefully AEW can do something with New Japan. I would hope that they would. If New Japan doesn't want to do anything with them, though, it could be bad. Could be bad for New Japan. But, and then also, WWE's got these call-ups coming up with EC3, Nikki Cross, Lacey Evans, and Heavy Machinery. And everyone out of that has debuted except for Lars Sullivan. Apparently he had an anxiety attack last week, and he was supposed to debut in a dark match. Apparently he showed up to Monday Night Raw, had an anxiety attack, and then left and went back home to Colorado. And he was supposed to be at SmackDown, and he didn't show up. He went home. Now the rumor is that the WWE, they're taking it serious. They're not gonna punish Lars Sullivan like some people thought that would happen, because apparently Lars Sullivan was gonna have a big push right off the bat. He was gonna possibly have a match with John Cena at WrestleMania, which is huge. But it seems like, because he hasn't been mentioned since last week, or since like 2 weeks ago. It appears that we don't know when Lars Sullivan's going to debut. Hopefully he's at the Rumble, but there's a possibility that that's not going to happen. There's a possibility that it might be a while before we see Lars Sullivan. But the good news is I think the WWE is taking it serious, but it's a weird thing to happen to a superstar. Especially someone like him. Like, he's been on NXT, he's been on some big NXT takeovers, and I mean, he's a big guy. He's got a great look. It's what the WWE really wants. And, I mean, I felt like, he probably should use another year in NXT, but, you know, it's not going to happen. Because they've already... you know, claimed that he's going to be moving up. But it's going to... I mean, it's going to be interesting what happens if he comes back. I hope he does. Hope everything's okay, and I hope he comes out and he becomes a big star, because I feel like he really could. There we go. Adam Cole. I got 2 finishers to Adam Cole. I could put this away right now. Here we go. There we go. Hey, get Eric. Lars Sullivan just won the Fatal 4-Way. Thanks a lot, Eric. And you're welcome, Lars Sullivan. I just did that for you, idiot. Eric Young, man. Well, there you go. But right there, Lars Sullivan, that's going to give him a big boost. Hope he doesn't have an anxiety attack. I wonder if he could, I wonder if he could kind of make a character out of that, like maybe someone who like panics or, you know, like freaks out all the time. It could be an interesting character, really. Big guy. Look at that big beard. I mean, he's not tall, but he's just like thick. A big freak of nature, really. But that Fatal 4-Way is a big old cluster, really. So, right now, we got Drew McIntyre and Finn Balor. Now, once you watch the SmackDown episode, you're going to see that Drew McIntyre faces off against Daniel Bryan. Watch what happens in that match. Very, very surprising thing happens in that match. But look at Finn Balor. He's got the club with him. This is taking a little too long. There we go. And this is really messed up.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows. From Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor.
Yeah, I need to fix this, because that's AJ Styles' thing. I gotta fix it. Yeah, I don't want to see this anymore. There we go, Finn Balor. And I think I'm gonna get Finn's clothing and make it the same color as the club logo that's on the on Gallows and Anderson's thing. That kind of like a grayish green color. I need to add that color to Finn. And here's the European champion,
And
Drew
his
McIntyre.
opponent, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE European Champion, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre won that off of Pete Dunne a week ago. And it seems like Pete Dunne might be close to being healthy. He's had an injury, and he might be ready to go, and he'll be able to get his rematch probably next week. But here we go, Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. These guys have faced each other quite a bit. There we go. Double drop kick right there. Right to his face. Uh-oh. He's going to go with the stomp. And a reversal by McIntyre. There he goes, that double stomp. A kick to the face. Oh, he goes for a little, I think like a tope off the rope, but missed it. A big belly-to-belly suplex there by McIntyre. What? What just happened? McIntyre beat him with a belly-to-belly, a modified belly-to-belly suplex.
Here is your winner.
Easy win for McIntyre. He's on fire. Finn should have kicked out of that. That was my bad, really. And the club, you can tell they don't look happy by it. They don't look happy. Alright. Time for the next show. Yeah, that was a bad match. I've had better matches than this. But here we go. NXT UK. Let's see if there's anything good on here tonight. Yeah, Marty Scurll versus Mark Andrews. Tyler Bate, Trent Seven versus the Coffees. Travis Bank, Fabian Archer. Yeah, we'll go ahead. Oh, I need to fix this. I created a new video for this show. We're not going to use the old NXT video animation. And we are in Ireland today. Yeah. I think we're going to skip some of these matches. See what happens. Mark Andrews beats Marty Scurll. The Coffees beat Mustache Mountain. So Coffees might be setting themselves up for a tag championship. And then here is Travis Banks, Fabian Archer. Fabian Archer is the UK champion. He beat Pete Dunne. Fabian Archer wins. And we have a rivalry going on between these two. But the next show is gonna be Backlash. I don't know when I'll broadcast it. I will try to broadcast probably tomorrow. I'm gonna wait till after the SmackDown episode airs. I don't have to wait till after the NXT episode because it's not a takeover special. So I can wait for the NXT one to upload after I'm done with Backlash. But after the SmackDown episode airs, it will be time for Backlash. Backlash pay-per-view. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. It's gonna be awesome. But thanks for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe my stuff. I do this so that number one, I can always go back and look at what I've done. It's nice to have share your gameplay, and I do it so that maybe you guys get a good idea off me. So, thanks for watching, and hope you guys show me some love, some support. But see you next time. See you at Backlash.